Adam Rubin of ESPN New York with Armen and Levack on 104.5 The Team. He is in Port St. Lucie, Florida for Met spring training. And Adam, you posted the developing story earlier this morning on Josh Edgin, the Mets reliever. Give us the latest on his condition.
Well, Josh Edgin has a stretched out ligament in his elbow. He had experienced pain and discomfort in the Grapefruit League game on Monday. They basically presented him with two options. He could try rest and rehab for a few weeks, or he could undergo Tommy John surgery now and replace the ligament. Andy Alderson, the general manager, spoke to us this morning, and he said there's really no downside to waiting 2 or 3 weeks before undergoing or considering undergoing the Tommy John surgery to see if it calms down, to see if he could just pitch through it with no issue, because even if he underwent Tommy John surgery at the end of the month, he still wouldn't impact 2016 anyway. So I have a feeling, and Sandy Alderson certainly was implying, that the rest and rehab approach is the prudent one and the one Edgin will select. But Edgin just got all this information in the last several hours, so he's still processing it. I suppose there's a chance he selects Tommy John surgery immediately. But as I mentioned, because there's no downside to waiting about 3 weeks, seeing if he could just recover by just normal processes, you would think he would go that road first.
Adam Rubin of ESPN New York with Armen and Levack on 104.5 The Team. And Adam, the Tommy John decision of whether or not to have surgery or not, we've had that with Tanaka. He decided not to. Yu Darvish looks like he's going to decide to have the surgery. Is this kind of where Edgin's at right now with the Mets?
Well, this is different, though. The case I'm most familiar with is Matt Harvey. And in Matt Harvey's case, he had a torn ligament where the organization was impressing upon him from the beginning, undergo the surgery. This is not a torn ligament, stretched out a little bit. And there's a lot of pitchers who pitch with stretched out ligaments. If there weren't a bone spur in there, too, irritating it and causing some pain, it wouldn't even be a consideration to undergo the surgery. And a lot of people, the doctor said, can pitch through this. So if the elbow swelling or whatever goes down to where there's no discomfort in that elbow, he certainly could pitch for a long time without ever needing Tommy John surgery. As I said, there's no tear; it's just stretched out.
Got it. Okay, cool. So not a major concern yet, but a wait-and-see game, and hopefully he recovers nicely. Josh Edgin, reliever for the New York Mets. Adam Rubin joining us on 104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. And Adam, Matt Harvey allowed 2 runs on 6 hits and a walk in 2/3 of innings yesterday, throwing less than 50 pitches. This after his first appearance in spring training, where he was really good. What happened yesterday?
Well, Matt Harvey's human,
yeah.
Basically. And the other thing, too, is he's getting ready for a season, and you can't really look at spring training lines and go ballistic over them. Harvey noted that the pitching coach said that a lot of times pitchers in their second start of spring training, they start to develop fatigue and things like that. Unrelated to Tommy John surgery, just you hit that period in spring training where you're really ramping up for the first time after months being off, and you just have that one outing. It wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. The fastball was sitting in after the first inning at 93 to 95 miles an hour. And the Marlins players, I talked to Christian Yelich and Michael Morse after the game. They were pretty complimentary. So it wasn't Harvey from 2013, but he's getting ready for a season. He's healthy. He'll be back on the mound Monday in Fort Myers. The Mets are playing the Red Sox. Those 60 pitches over 4 innings, ideally that game. So he's just ramping up for a season, and he should be fine.
Adam, when we watch Harvey on Monday, what do you look for from somebody recovering from Tommy John surgery in their third appearance? The pitch count, the velocity, the speed, or just all of the above?
Well, I mean, certainly just from a layman's point of view, if you saw the velocity way down, it would throw up red flags. And talk to Gauch, the pitching coach, they look more for just the fluid nature of the delivery, if he's compensating for any elbow problem or if he has any noticeable discomfort by moving the arm angle or anything like that. And pitching coach said the delivery has been very good. So they're pretty pleased with where they are in the rehab process, and he's not going to start opening day for the Mets, but he's going to be that first turn through the rotation in there, and he's going to be an integral part of the Mets this season.
Adam Rubin of ESPN New York with Armen and Levack on the team. Adam, Bobby Parnell was supposed to throw yesterday for the first time since Tommy John surgery. He did not. Any concern over the left hamstring that kept him out yesterday?
They said that's pretty mild, too. I'm sure if it were a regular season and he didn't have the Tommy John issue, you might have even pitched through it. But given the fact that he was going to open the season on the disabled list anyway, just for a few weeks, they're being very conservative. They don't want him to get on mound and because of a hamstring issue. Again, alters mechanics and maybe affects something with the elbow. So just being cautious. Terry Collins' manager estimated in about 4 days he would be in a game for the first time since last April. He started on opening day, or appeared on opening day last year for the Mets, and then underwent the Tommy John surgery last April 8th. So he's very close to being back, but he's going to open the season on the DL regardless of the hamstring issue, and we'll see him a few weeks after that.
Adam, injuries everywhere. Lucas Duda, Jose Fernandez, Tommy John, of course, is used a lot with a lot of the Mets injuries. You've been covering the Mets for over a decade. Have you ever been at a spring training where you have to talk this much about injuries? I kind of sometimes feel like you have a minor and a doctorate. It's crazy.
No, you need to know about all the bones. Pedro Martinez had his sesamoid bone. I mean, ulnar collateral ligaments. You need to know anatomy pretty well, but this is probably on par with most other